On this week's episode, we have a disclaimer. Scott?
Ladies and gentlemen, be careful. There's bright, shiny lights, flashing lights, strobing lights. If you have a condition that is affected by that kind of situation, be prepared.
Yes, and that's just us talking. We also have stuff behind us that flash. But on this week's episode, we end the year off, even though it is the new year. We end the year off with a... Is it high? Are we high? I don't know. Are you high?
No. I'm happy.
He's happy. Another H word.
Yeah.
And we talk about Santa Claus.
Yep.
We talk about Christmas.
Yep.
We talk about New Year.
Yep. And we wish you a Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
I got your whatever you sent me. I got it.
Yeah, it's just the things of how to do it. It's just a reminder of the.
Yeah, I never got the other stuff from
G.
a couple of weeks ago that you were emailing me. I don't know where that went. So.
Yeah, who knows? Who cares? I don't care. Do you care?
I do because it was for selling the business.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll have to get that again. I thought he emailed that to you.
That's what I thought too, but I haven't found it yet. So.
All right, I'll have to look and just send me a note later.
Okay.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. It's your time to unwind and leave your worries behind for the last time for 2025. That's right. This is a show being hosted by a robot and a human. I'm the robot, and Scott is being scanned in 3D so we can make him a robot also. But no. I'm that robot. I'm Steve.
I'm the winded guy. I'm Scott. This is a tale of how bad life decisions led to me getting dizzy from spinning around in the chair.
That made you dizzy? Oh, the
no,
teacup ride must kill you.
No, I used to dance with my ex, right? Right?
Sure.
You don't remember?
I remember you saying that you danced, and then I've seen you dance.
She was a professional. We went to clubs, and we got in even though we were underage because we were that good. So I know how to not get dizzy from just spinning around. Well, at least I used to. Now I'm old. You shouldn't hear noise in the background. I shouldn't?
Because I've got noise canceling on the microphone. I'm in my studio.
Okay.
However, the Bears must have just scored a touchdown.
Oh, downstairs they're all screaming?
Or did an interception, yeah.
Okay.
So Packers lost.
Yes,
and
dummies.
The Bears are playing tonight, so maybe they won. Or maybe they'll win. But yeah, can you believe the Bears? It's been since like 18 or 19.
Well,
they've made the playoffs?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay a whole lot of attention. The only thing I remember is I miss Walter Payton.
Yep.
And the refrigerator was funny, so I don't mind that either.
I used to go to his restaurant. He had a restaurant in Schaumburg after he retired.
I remember. Oh, talk about Schaumburg. Do you remember the job you had in Schaumburg?
The NASCAR racing motorcycle?
Yes.
Yes.
How it was made was on today, and Susie was watching it, and they were building those NASCAR machines or things. And I said, that's where Steve. Yeah, Steve used to have those at the place he worked at.
Cool.
Yep.
I didn't know you did an episode on that. I don't know if it was those cars or not, but
it shows how they were built with the monitors in the front, the cockpit that you sit in, and everything. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, but I don't know if like it says, I don't know if it was our simulators or not. But yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's how simulators are built, though. They're very cool.
Yes.
So I said I'm the robot. I'm Steve.
Oh, and I'm the human. I'm Scott. This is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, podcast, and live Twitch stream. And actually, I do have a podcast. It has gone out, but it's not on our page yet. But
it's not on our page, but it is out. You can look it up on what? Where'd you see it that it was out, that you knew it went out?
Oh, hang on. It said a whole bunch of places, and I haven't closed them. I just shrunk the windows so I could do this in case you asked me.
And what did it go out as? What Happened to the World or Don't Know Show?
Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, you just made it more difficult for me, Steve.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I accidentally closed the window.
Okay, well, whatever. Scott will figure it out later. But we're getting closer. I've gotten the webpage back up. So whathappened.world is kind of working. If I can, if he gets me how he got those things in there, then I'll be able to get in and make changes to it, and I'll be able to point you to these different podcasts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But right now, I can't make any changes to the website because I can't get into the admin, and that's where Scott gets in to do these uploads. But I don't know how he did that.
Me neither.
But I got it this far. Did you notice the homepage looked better too?
Yes, and Jeannie says the Bears scored.
Bears did score.
The Bears.
So yeah, so I'm getting there. It's slowly coming back. And then you were going to send me a picture. I got to take a picture. And if I can't, I'm just going to rebuild the whole website.
Okay.
Because I've got to figure out this, this
YouTube
YouTube thing to get our latest YouTubes up here.
Do it with a 3D printer because they could build anything.
Yeah, so can all the AIs right now.
Oh, it's just absolutely ridiculous. There was a commercial on TV for Viagra and Cialis for like 7 cents or something stupid like that. No, $7 for 7. I don't remember. But anyway, the voice of the complete commercial is the voice I hear on my phone telling jokes and stuff all the time. It's an AI. It's like, oh crap.
Well, yeah, they're doing that now. Yeah. Well, you'll hear the last week's Genuine Positivity podcast. That the Genuine Positivity podcast, which was what was it, Scott? It was a positive message. Your genuine positivity message, but it was what? But it inspired. Thank you.
Inspired. That's a good word, Steve.
The podcast was inspired by last week's genuine positivity message,
and I'm inspired by that.
So yeah, if you start, we can start uploading those too.
Cool.
So you can just say genuine positivity message inspired by the Don't Know Show, and we have an extra thing uploaded.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. So go down to whatever.world again, and hopefully Scott will get me the information so I can get in and start making changes. Otherwise, I'm going to have to rebuild it, which I can do, but I just don't have time, but I can rebuild it.
It's just time. You got all the time in the world.
But we're going to talk about everything except for politics and religion. And boy, those things are huge in the news right now.
As usual.
No, even more so with all of the fraud that's going on.
There's a
and then this is all the holiday season with all the religions.
Yep.
And then all the attacking of religions currently going on in the United States and the world. It's gotten worse.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous. Well, no, getting is not the right word, is it? It's ridiculous.
It's to the point of where this holiday season, well, we could talk about this. This holiday season, I didn't really see, I was being nice to people, but I didn't see other people being nice to other people. Normally you at least see that, right?
That's right.
I didn't see a lot of that this year. I was saddened by the state of the world that we had not set aside differences, at least for even a day. Like, I nearly got killed driving on Christmas Eve. People were like, ugh! Like, just take a breath, step back, slow down. Everybody's out. Slow down, be nice, hold the door for somebody, get somebody a card, take their card away when you're in the shopping. I mean, it was crazy. On Christmas Eve, I went shopping, just, because I could. Yeah. And I didn't have any mission or anything to pick up, so I wasn't pressured. I mean, I did want to get some last-minute gifts. However, I didn't find any. But, man, the people in the parking lot, and everybody were swearing at each other and cutting each other off. And
see, now, I had the opposite around here. During my Santa Claus visits, the lines are stupid long. I mean, we did 500 people that one weekend. 500. And everybody was cool. People were saying, hey, the people behind them, can you take our picture? And they hand them their $1,500 eye camera, whatever the damn things are called.
You know what I do when somebody does that to me? I go, this is how I get out my phones, and I take off running.
There you go. I every once in a while, just for shits and giggles, when I'm doing the bus runs and I'm taking pictures for people, I put it on selfie mode, take picture of me first so they know.
Oh, I do that all the time. I always wait.
Everybody says, great pictures I'm so glad you did that because I wouldn't have thought about it.
And when I show them the picture,
yeah,
I go to that picture, I go, how's that look? And I go, no, just kidding. And I show them their picture.
Right, yeah. So, but neither one of us is normal. I'm just less normal than you.
Yes, that is true.
So
But
that's
yeah.
why we worked. Okay, so
we're
what
gonna
do you
talk
got
about
going on?
pictures
Oh,
behind
pictures
us.
behind us. Yeah. I like your. Oh shoot! We should have done a warning. This show contains flashing lights and strobe stuff. So if you have light sensitive issues, please beware. There, that was there. Hey, you switched sides.
Yeah, how'd that happen? Why'd you raise your hand? You raised your hand.
Oh, that thing's still turned on. I never thought about that.
And then did you do that? Oh, I guess you did. Yeah, because you raised your hands. Because it does gestures.
Oh.
So when you raised your hand, went there, and I got a raised hand on your side over there. And now
there goes. There goes.
There. Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
But it doesn't show up on Twitch. It only shows up on Zoom, which is weird.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on my screen.
I don't know how to put your hand down. Oh, well.
I don't either.
But it's not showing up on Twitch, so that's kind of a bummer. So if you have Zoom, they have gestures, and if you make a hand gesture, it goes up on the screen. But apparently you can only see it if you're on the Zoom app.
Yeah, weird.
It is very weird.
So what is all the flashy lights? Is that your house?
I wish. No, this guy did a pretty cool job of, he's in a corner cul-de-sac. Well, they call them hammerheads.
Yes.
Because the road goes to a dead end.
Yep.
And then instead of being a round circle, it's a hammerhead. You know, it's just a road going, the rectangular road, and then the road goes into it. It makes a T. But he's got a fence, a brick fence in front of his house, which you can kind of see where the candy canes are and the Christmas trees are. But he put this up, and you can tune into the music and look at it.
Sure. And I bet you the biggest one on there is the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
No, I don't know what he had the songs from or whatever, but they weren't set to the music per se. They were set to like the highlights of the music. Although it did pick up, we switched back because your hand went down.
Yep.
But you could see the trees.
Told me it was going to do that.
You can see the trees on the center. See, there's one tree. There's 3 trees there. That's the only thing that picks up the audio, and then the mouth actually moves, so it's singing with the music.
Right.
And then the middle one's a girl because he's got a pink bow in it, and then the other one's a guy. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. I mean, it's cool to have one of those. I wouldn't mind having one of those. And you can't really see it, but the center window is a projection, and the videos were playing there. And then the little white thing underneath has a scroll that tells you where to tune on your radio. Yeah. He had an FM broadcaster, so you could tune in and get the music.
Right.
So it was a pretty good setup.
Yeah, I was going to do that here too, but yeah, never got around to it.
So yeah.
I had an opportunity to buy an entire system for 50% off, but it was still too much money.
Yeah, well, do you have enough people going by where they would see it?
I'm on a highway. Yes.
I know, but that's what I mean. I mean,
the problem is they got no place to
stop.
But they stop
it and people smash
That's the
into
problem,
them.
right?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I changed my mind. Besides the money thing.
Yeah,
so
but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, technically, because we got space in front of our house for parking, quite a large area. People could pull over, but they might feel a little weird pulling into my house driveway.
Yeah,
we can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vehicles across the front of our house.
Nice. You mark it as a parking thing, then you can go out there and give people hot chocolate and candy canes as Santa Claus.
Sure. Yeah.
But and then get some bells and give out bells.
Bells will be ringing.
Like in Polar Express.
Yeah.
So that was cool. We went around and saw some other houses. Let me go to photos here. Photos.
Yay, we like photos.
Why is this taking so long to light up?
I have no idea. It's really weird that it does that.
All right,
I can't even blame myself because I am not on your computer.
Phone link. I'm going to share that, but I don't need to. Come on. Is it sharing? There
yes. Oh, so now that's some time-consuming labor there. Ooh.
Yeah. A couple of reindeer are burned out.
Oh, well, if they work too many hours, that's what happens.
Oh, that was the movie theater. We had a private screening. It really wasn't a private screening. It's just we were literally the only people in the movie theater. So I thought that one more house. That's this guy's. there a house before this? I thought I had one more house. Oh, there it was. Oh, there's Christmas dinner.
Christmas dinner. It looks not so appetizing.
I guess I don't have it. Oh, well.
Yep. Well. Oba welba melba toasta.
Yep. Coolio.
Okay. Well, do you remember the big snowstorm that I told you I had to drive the bus in?
Yeah.
This is one of the pictures
there was
I
a
took.
snowstorm.
I never. Yeah, we got 11 inches plus of snow.
Okay.
And I was doing a wedding, and this is the venue that it was at. This was when we were only at about 6 inches of snow.
That's a venue? Looks like a house.
It's a venue. It's Celebration on Wells.
It still looks like a house, I'm telling you.
I've DJ'd there many, many years ago, many times. So, but yeah, it's really nice. That's the wedding dance, the DJ with his music dancing and stuff like that. So, but it was really pretty. You could see the tracks from the few vehicles that have driven into the parking lot. But yeah, all the tree branches are leaning down from all the weight.
Cool.
Yeah. So it was the only picture I had that I didn't have time to download any more pictures.
We went to the M Casino.
The Mighty Majestic?
No, the M. It's called the M. And they had this gingerbread house. They built a new tower, and they have both towers there in gingerbread, and then the little front building in gingerbread and the pool. Kind of cool, right?
You know what's really weird is I cannot remember ever eating gingerbread.
You've never had a gingerbread house?
No, I've never. But I'm sure I've never eaten even because gingerbread.
You
man,
never had
right?
a gingerbread man? You like bite his legs off or anything?
I as a kid, I sort of remember it, and I didn't care for them, which is why I never kept eating them.
It's the same cookie. These are just square, and you build.
Correct. Well, trust me, Susie wanted me to try to make her one. She had me watch the TV shows to
make gingerbread.
No, and make those couches and stuff.
Couches.
Houses.
Oh, a gingerbread house.
Gingerbread
well, you can buy a kit.
Yes.
They're on sale now. Just go buy a kit.
Yeah, I might do that just to have some fun.
Yeah. I would do that. And then you could build the house in weird places and weird shapes and stuff like that.
I am not going to build a house in my weird place. I'm sorry.
Then build it somewhere else weird. I can't even go there now then.
That's right. All right, so what do we got going?
Because I'd love to do that. Any homework?
No.
I'm saying new food. I was disappointed in Christmas food this year. How about you?
I'm just disappointed that the holiday was so weird this year.
Why was it weird for you? I said why it was weird for me.
Well, we got all the snow and the cold weather that we should have had at Christmas time at Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
First part of December. And then, of course, for Christmas, it all melted. And it's been raining.
So
it's
you didn't have a white Christmas, but you're going to have a white New Year.
Yeah, that's probable. Because it's going to stay cold, so whatever we get will stay.
So the Don't Know Show. Here's an interesting fact.
Ooh.
How many times do they drop the ball in a year in New York for the Times Square ball that comes down? How many times do they drop that?
Once.
Yes. However, in 2026, they're going to do it twice. Don't Know Show. Interesting fact. You know when the second time they're going to drop the ball is going to be?
I can't think of any reason to drop it after New Year's.
July 3rd. The ball will be red, white, and blue, and it'll be in honor of 250 years.
Oh, the Sesquicentennial. Oh, shoot. And I can say it. You're the one that had trouble.
Sesquicentennial.
There it is. You got it this time. Woo!
And I'm not even reading it.
I know.
That's the problem. I think I was reading it. That's why I couldn't read it.
Yeah.
But yes, 250 years. They're gonna drop it again.
Yay!
Going into July 4th.
But they're not They're not going to drop it on the floor either.
And shatter all those crystals.
That would be bad.
Are those Swarovski crystals?
I do not believe so.
What crystals? They're some kind of crystal.
Yeah. They're ice crystals. Yeah, I can't believe they'd be Swarovski. That's. Don't get me wrong. It's not like they can't afford it. It is New York City, but still, they'd also get stolen.
Well, I'm sure they lock them up like when they do. What crystals make up Waterford?
Waterford. That makes more sense.
Waterford crystals.
It's also a big name, but it's not. Because if I recall correctly, Swarovski crystals are special from a special mine.
Is that what it is?
I believe
Don't know. Show doesn't know.
It's kind of like champagne is only technically from Champagne.
Right. There was a cheese too that you can only get.
Just bubbly.
There's a cheese they make somewhere. It's named that, but if you get it from the one that's made in Wisconsin, it's supposedly not as good, but it's way cheaper. It's like I'm going to make these numbers up. It's like $3 a pound compared to $17 a pound.
Right.
But it's just as good. I think it's just as good, but apparently it's not. Apparently I'm not a connoisseur.
What is that Japanese steak meat called?
A Wagyu. But there's American Wagyu also.
Yes.
So that's cheaper too.
Yep.
But I don't know if we massage the cows like they do.
Exactly. Do you remember the movie with Tom Selleck as a baseball player?
Tom Selleck is a baseball player.
Yes.
Kind of, sort of. Go ahead.
He ends up being shipped to Japan.
Right.
To learn something because apparently he had a issue of some sort with his swing. He was a home run hitter like Babe Ruth.
Yeah, Mr. Baseball. Lived out a dream by joining Detroit Tigers in their 1991 spring training. Showcases lifelong love for a sport, born and grown in Detroit. Mr. Baseball.
Yeah. But one of the things that the girl teaches him is that in Japan, if somebody has something that is really good, like steaks in America, they come up with a way to make it better. And that's where Wagyu comes from, or Wugu, or however it's pronounced.
Wagyu.
Wagyu. I would like to know Wagyu. Shouldn't Wagyu be on Y Drive?
Whatever. Oh, right. So is Santa done for the season?
Yeah. Oh,
Do you
yes.
have any more gigs?
Nope.
What?
All done.
No more Christmas Eve.
No
anything,
more.
Nothing nowhere. Nobody'd hire you for.
Nope.
That's a bummer.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
I actually, I don't know what the difference has happened, but I have been able to get up a little earlier without it affecting me as much. I used to have to sleep till at least 9:30 or I'd be screwed the whole day. Nowadays, I'm getting up at, anywhere from 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm able to do the early Santa Clauses that I always. It's hard to be cheerful when you're tired. And Santa is jolly. So I was acting for the first hour of being Santa, and then I would get, everything would get going, and I'd be wide awake, and then the rest of it, I'm like, go. Now I'm cool. On the money right at the beginning. So it's more enjoyable.
That's cool. So speaking of weird things or that, I like finding out new things that are invented and new vehicles.
Yes.
Toyota invented this new electric car for kids.
Okay.
Sure. Put your kid in there, and then they drive it around, or it can go by like AI, right? See it?
Sure.
And you put your kid in there, and what the heck? Why is all this other stuff popping up? Stop popping up. So it's pretty cool looking. I think that's hilarious with the cartoon kids behind it. But yeah, you put your kid in there, and then it takes them to wherever they need to go.
Okay. I'm all right. Oh, okay. That looks interesting. Okay, here's my take right off the bat. As drivers, I'm looking at that. I'm like, this is supposed to be safe, and it sort of looks like it is sort of protected the way it's built. Okay, right. But I do not see rearview mirrors I do not see side view mirrors.
Well, I think it just drives itself. I don't think the kid controls it at all. I think
Okay.
those are just speakers or stuff like that. But I know it just goes to wherever it is. But here is the funny part of the story.
Oh, funny.
Why do you think they designed this?
Mm,
What is their, so you know how I always joke, okay, they had the meeting and the guy goes, but here's what it really accomplishes. It really accomplishes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we know that they've been using autonomous vehicles for delivery already. So
Right. Delivering your food and stuff like that.
So I don't
So
see how that would help.
What was the pitch in the meeting? You're sitting there in the boardroom, and they're like, "Yeah, the vehicle is driven by an AI system." Okay, so it's not driven by the vehicle, by the kid. So what do you think the pitch was? And here's why people will buy it.
Because it's
what problem does it solve?
It's free childcare.
Close.
Put the kid in there, close it up, push the program on it, and it runs while you're at work. Keep the kid busy.
You know what problem it's solving? I'm going to read this because I really can't. I don't want to paraphrase it.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
This will help eliminate the time that kids are just sitting around waiting for an adult to drive them somewhere.
Okay.
Because kids can't go anywhere or do anything without an adult driving them somewhere. Yeah, no shit.
Okay.
First off.
Second
off, didn't know that was a problem that needed to be solved.
I'm thinking, how many parents do you know of that would throw their kids in a little car like that, push a button, and let the kids go to the mall or go to school or whatever without
I know adults that would hop in that damn thing and go, let's go, take me to work, and you know.
Yep.
But I don't know that that is necessarily a problem about kids sitting around waiting for adults to drive them somewhere. Oh no, I'm a child. I have to sit here and wait till somebody drives me somewhere.
No, because actually what's happening is that child is like, can we go now? Can we go now? I'm going to be late. Can we go now? That's the reality.
Plus, when they get there, though, there's got to be an adult there to, I mean.
Excuse me, son. Where are you supposed to be? Because this is the adult dancing lounge.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird, right? I mean, that's the problem it's solving.
Okay.
So I just thought it was very strangey. Strangey? I thought it was very strangey.
Strangey. New words. Steve's making up words. He used to accuse me of making up words.
So before we go into this week's Genuine Positivity Message,
okay,
they did it again.
Who did?
They created a podcast.
Welcome to Copilot Podcasts.
Based off of Scott's
last week's feeling of calm that washes over you when you're measuring flour? That therapeutic whisking that makes the world fade away? Today, we're exploring the fascinating psychology and history of holiday baking, how it shapes our mental health, preserves cultural heritage, and creates lasting connections across generations.
And you know what's interesting? This connection between baking and well-being isn't just anecdotal. Research shows that creative activities like baking are directly linked to improved emotional health.
Really? Tell me more about that connection.
Well, according to recent psychology studies, the rhythm of stirring, the smell of vanilla, the soft feel of dough, it all keeps you present in the moment. It's actually a form of mindfulness.
That makes so much sense. It's like meditation with a delicious outcome.
Exactly. And you know what's fascinating? This therapeutic aspect of baking goes way back. Ancient civilizations like the Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans used baking as a form of worship and community building.
Wait, so holiday baking has really been around that long?
Oh yeah, they would bake sweet and savory goods as offerings to their gods and share them with family and friends as a symbol of hospitality.
That's incredible. The idea that something we do today connects us to people thousands of years ago.
And speaking of connections, let me tell you about this amazing historical tidbit I found. In 1840, there was this wedding fruitcake that was shipped from Charleston to Philadelphia.
Oh no, please tell me it wasn't eaten.
It arrived almost a year later, and according to the bride, Eliza Middleton Fisher, it was still in sufficient good preservation to be sent around.
I think I'll pass on the year-old fruitcake, thanks. but it does show how these traditions were built to last.
Absolutely. And as European immigrants came to America, they brought their baking traditions with them. German Stellen, Italian panettone, French bûche de Noël. They all became part of America's holiday baking landscape.
So that's why we have such a diverse mix of holiday treats.
Exactly. The United States became this amazing melting pot of baking traditions. You've got sugar cookies next to gingerbread men, fruitcake alongside pan dulce.
But you know what's really interesting? Some of what we think of as ancient traditions aren't so ancient after all.
Oh, you're going to love this. Did you know that red velvet cake was actually invented in the 1940s as part of a food coloring marketing campaign?
No way. What about pecan pie? Please don't tell me that's not traditional either.
Well, that didn't become widespread until the Caro Syrup Company promoted it in the early 20th century.
My whole life has been a lie. But let's talk about how holiday baking affects us mentally in modern times.
Research shows that baking can be incredibly therapeutic. The control of following a recipe can help reduce stress and anxiety, especially during the busy holiday season.
That makes sense. There's something really calming about knowing exactly what comes next in a recipe.
And it's not just about following instructions. The creative aspects, like decorating cookies or trying new recipes, can be a wonderful outlet for self-expression.
Plus, it's rarely a solo activity, right?
Exactly. In American households, Christmas baking is usually a family affair. Kids help measure ingredients, shape dough, decorate treats. It creates these shared experiences that become lasting memories.
And I imagine that's especially important in our digital age.
Oh, absolutely. It's one of the few traditions that still gets people to put down their phones and really connect with each other.
You know what's fascinating? Our grandmothers had some really interesting baking habits that we've kind of lost in modern kitchens.
Like rolling dough by hand. There was this whole art to it, the even pressure, the personal touch. It wasn't just about getting the job done.
And they didn't have all our modern conveniences either.
No pre-packaged mixes back then. Everything was from scratch, measured and mixed with precision. Each kitchen had its own unique flavors.
Do you think we've lost something with all our modern convenience?
Well, it's interesting. While we might have lost some of the artisanal aspects, we've gained accessibility. More people can participate in holiday baking now.
That's a good point. And the mental health benefits are still there, right?
Absolutely. Whether you're using a mix or making everything from scratch, you still get that mindful engagement, that sense of accomplishment.
And the social aspects too. People still love sharing their baked goods.
Oh, yes. Many families create baking schedules weeks before the holidays, planning what to make and who to share with.
It's like this beautiful cycle of giving and connecting.
And you know what's really special? These traditions help preserve cultural identity and create a sense of belonging.
Can you give me an example of that?
Well, there's this wonderful story from 1956 about a Swedish immigrant named Valborg Gravander who baked hundreds of dozens of cookies every holiday season.
Hundreds of dozens? That's incredible!
Yes. She would wear traditional Swedish dress and host St. Lucia celebrations, keeping her heritage alive through baking.
That's beautiful. It's not just about the food, is it?
Not at all. It's about connection, continuity, and carrying forward something meaningful from the past.
And creating new traditions too, right?
Exactly. Each generation adds its own twist while keeping the core spirit of holiday baking alive.
Speaking of twists, let's talk about how modern families are adapting these traditions.
Well, many families now plan their baking around busy schedules, maybe doing marathon weekend sessions instead of daily baking.
And probably sharing their creations on social media too.
Yes, but you know what's interesting? Even with all the modern changes, the basic emotional benefits remain the same.
The stress relief, the creativity, the connection.
Exactly. Whether you're following a centuries-old recipe or trying something new, you're still participating in this ancient human tradition.
It's pretty amazing when you think about it, how something as simple as baking can have such a profound impact.
And in today's fast-paced world, maybe we need these grounding traditions more than ever.
So what would you say to someone who's feeling overwhelmed by holiday baking?
Start
Have a
small.
cookie.
Pick one simple recipe. Focus on the process, not perfection. Remember, it's about the experience as much as the end result.
And maybe invite someone to join you?
Absolutely. Sharing the experience makes it more enjoyable and helps create those lasting memories we talked about.
Well, as we wrap up today's episode, what's the main thing you hope listeners take away?
That holiday baking is more than just making treats. It's a form of self-care, a way to connect with others, and a bridge between past and present.
And maybe that year-old fruitcake isn't such a bad idea after all?
Ha! Well, let's not go that far. But yes, these traditions have survived for good reasons.
Thanks for joining us on Copilot.
There it is. Another
Two things I have to make comments on.
positivity message. What's that?
Two things I have to make comments on. They're so shocked by the hundreds of dozens of cookies. We made hundreds of dozens of donuts all the time. It's normal.
But isn't it crazy that you are inspiring a podcast?
Cool beans, right?
Okay, whatever. Well, what do you think this week's genuine positivity message will inspire?
Alzheimer's.
Okay, cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this week's genuine positivity message, it's Fun Guy, the entertainer.
The end of the year is upon us. The holidays enjoyed and left in our memories. Only one left of this year. So from both Steve and I, we wish you a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year.
Only one left of this year. I didn't know what that meant.
Holiday. There's only one holiday left. That's New Year's Eve.
Is New Year's Eve a holiday or is New Year's Day the holiday?
New Year's Eve is beginning of the holiday. It's a 3-day holiday, you know. The first day is you party. The second day is you watch TV, and the third day you call into work sick because you got a hangover.
Yeah, on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what kind of podcast that. What kind of what?
Exactly.
What kind of podcast that inspires? That's what I was trying to say.
Yes, you're having a speech problem today.
No, I'm just trying to do two things at once here.
Oh, that's right. You're not a woman, so you don't multitask well.
No, I multitask. I just switch really quickly between items as opposed to doing them at the same time. Yeah, I'm not doing things at the same time. I'm switching between them quickly. That makes sense?
It do.
All right, so I moved that around. So now, since you're Santa Claus, do you know the story of Santa Claus?
There's multiple stories of Santa Claus.
Well, what's your story? What's the story you know? It's the Don't Know show. So if you don't know, that's fine. But I would like to put out some theories of the story of the character of Santa Claus.
Okay. The original characters are from the late 1800s, started out as a cartoonish thing for promoting stuff.
Well, what about the original Santa Claus in Dutch, in Deutschland?
That would be Sinterklaas.
Sinterklaas.
Sinterklaas. Yes.
And then they call him Santa Claus. Sinterklaas,
right.
Sinterklaas.
Yep.
That's German or Dutch? What's the difference between German and Dutch?
They're very, very similar.
Who was first with Sinterklaas? I don't know. Okay, but go ahead.
Yeah.
So Sinterklaas. Okay, go ahead. So what was yours in the United States, though? He was to sell shit.
Pretty much, yes. They took Father Christmas from England. They took Sinterklaas and from Eastern Europe, and they combined it together to make a jolly soul with the beard. And he wasn't fat at the beginning, if I recall correctly. They added that because somebody said if they made him chubby, he would be more jolly.
Okay. So then my question for you is, what about Santa Claus based on the character Saint Nicholas, who was a real saint? I mean, was a real person. He became a saint, but he was actually a Christian bishop.
Right.
And he was a real person who provided for the poor and needy.
Oh, yes.
And he loved giving gifts secretly to people in his parish. Parish?
Yeah, a lot of times it was food. Food was big, especially like oranges and stuff like that, which is still to this day nuts. In certain areas very popular.
Yeah. And he as the story so originally Saint Nicholas was the Christian bishop who became the story Sinterklaas in Dutch, which later became Santa Claus.
Right.
and that is documented, but not the only story documented.
Yes.
So how does that fall into your? So then in the United States, we're capitalists. We are capitalists, so we made him
commercial. It was commercialized quickly. It's
like the Coca-Cola Santa Claus
and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Same concept.
Well, okay. Now, do you know the story behind Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Well, yeah, he got punched in the nose from drinking too much in an Irish pub.
Okay. No, it's much more sad and happy at the same time.
Oh. Okay.
Do you not know the story of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, of how that story came into existence?
I do not recall.
Okay. Do you know who published the story originally? Who commissioned the writing of it and originally passed out the original Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
I do not remember.
Okay, ever hear of a company called Macy's?
Crap. Well, of course, because they got the Macy's Day Parade with Santa Claus at the end, but I don't remember Rudolph being part of that.
Okay, so Macy's used to sell Christmas books, all the Christmas stories and everything, right?
Right, of course.
And they said, you know what? We're paying these people all this money, and then we're selling it, and they're making the money. Don't we have anybody in this huge company that could write a Christmas story for us, and we could save that money? Which is perfect Macy's thinking, right?
Sure.
So they had a copywriter, and I don't remember the guy's name, so you can look that up. But this guy was a copywriter, and they said, hey, we'd like you to write a story about Christmas, and then we'll use it and publish it. So the copywriter said no, because he was having a very tragic time in his life. His wife was dying of cancer. And he then went home and he thought about it, and he wanted something for his daughter to give her hope in a season where she had no hope because her mother was like, it was very severe. She was going to die from cancer. You know, this was back, a few years ago. So, cancer wasn't as treatable as it is now, even though it's still pretty much a very, very bad diagnosis. So he came back and said, yes, I will write it. So he wrote the story of Rudolph to give hope to his daughter, to give her something to have hope for with her mother dying. Well, his wife passed away, and he still hadn't had the story finished. And Macy's came to him and says, how are we doing on this? And he goes, I don't know if I can finish it. And Macy himself told him that, you need to finish this. It'll be good for you. It'll be good for your family. Finish the story. So the guy finished the story, and they published millions of copies of this story. Now, here's the crazy thing that Macy did. Macy himself said, you know what we're going to do? We are going to give you the rights to your story, which he worked for Macy's, and Macy's owned it. Macy's signed over the rights to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer after it already had done bestseller, all this other stuff. They took the song and they tried to give it to somebody else, and that person turned them down, and they ended up going to Gene Autry, and Gene Autry goes, I'm a country singer. I don't know if this really fits, but I'll go and make a wing at it. And he's the one who did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Right. Now, I need to interrupt you because I looked it up like you told me to, and you've got a few things incorrect.
Okay, fix them.
The person is Robert L. May.
Okay.
He created Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in 1939 for Montgomery Ward.
Oh, Montgomery Ward's. That's right. It was Monkey Ward's.
However, Margaret Fishbeck was Macy's person who also created stuff, and then at a later date, they started collaborating, doing stuff.
Okay, that's where the Macy's thing comes in. Okay, so it's Montgomery Ward's. So Montgomery Ward gave him the rights to it, but they did give him the rights to it.
Right.
And to this day, his family is reaping the rewards of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So it's Montgomery Ward's. Okay, so good. Thank you for correcting that. I was doing that totally off of the top of my head.
Yep. Well, that's why I looked it up for you, because we like
Yeah, I
to
appreciate that.
like
Well, you got,
the
help me
story
out.
was correct, but not 100% correct. Now it's
Yeah.
fixed.
It's a
But
don't know show.
I'm,
We don't
I'm
know.
reading this because some of this stuff is incredible because, wow.
Isn't that a crazy story, though?
The Make-A-Wish Foundation stems from that.
But isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
Of all the things that spurred on and that.
Yep.
But yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool.
Miracle on 34th Street is one of my favorite Christmas movies, especially the remake I found was even better.
You like the remake better? I like the original. I like the original better because I like the bad guy in HR.
Instead of it's more accurate because Macy's and Montgomery Wards, they were rivals, but they were never.
Was it Macy's and Gimbals or Macy and Montgomery Wards?
Macy's and Gimbals in the original, and then it was not. It was. I don't think it was even Macy's. I think it was a different name in the remake.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if you can look that up quickly or not, but kind of weird, right?
Yeah, but still, it shows that because it's corporations they're not enemies, they're competitors, right? They're competitors. So, but sometimes they push the limits. You know how they they call it corporate espionage nowadays.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the things you can learn about Christmas now that it's over, right?
Yeah. Well, guess what our movie, the Don't Know Movie of the Week is?
Oh. It should be Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
No, Christmas Vacation.
Oh.
I love the vacation movies.
Yeah, they're okay.
You didn't like them?
I have an issue with Dum Dum. Goofy is okay, but once it turns into dumb, I stop enjoying it.
You don't like Happy Idiot shows like Dumb and Dumber?
That is one of the worst movies of all time, in my opinion.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the whole world?
That's one of it. And that's not the only social redeeming feature of that entire damn movie when he fantasizes the girl being hugged and picked up in front door and you see her butt. Other than that, the movie sucked.
Okay, fine. So you never saw Christmas Vacation?
Of course, I've seen them, probably all of them.
Okay, so you know Christmas Vacation is actually the third movie, right? Vacation. Then, was it European Vacation 2, then Christmas Vacation, then Vegas Vacation? What was the order of vacation movies?
I have no idea.
Were you supposed to be looking this stuff up? I thought.
All I remember is they had a station wagon car that had like 8 headlights, which was just weird.
That was the original one. That was the truckster.
Yeah. So, those movies were borderline for me.
All right. So National Lampoon's Vacation was 83. European Vacation was 85. Christmas Vacation was 89. Vegas Vacation was 97. Christmas Vacation 2, 2003. I didn't see that.
What were the movies?
Hotel Hell Vacation, 2010. And then Vacation, 2015, I saw. That's where the kid grows up and takes his family. But I didn't see Christmas Vacation 2 or Hotel Hell Vacation. I'm going to have to watch those. Huh.
Okay.
Did you know that?
No, I did not. What's the Ernest movies?
Ernest Goes to Camp. Ernest.
Okay, that's what it was. Camp.
Ernest
and stuff. It wasn't
Celebrates Christmas.
Yeah, yeah, the Christmas one.
The Other, like Die Hard, the other Christmas movie.
So yeah, that again, I actually thought Ernest movies were better.
Actually, Die Hard has been now reclaimed as a Hanukkah movie because the end, German terrorist dies.
Oh, I get it.
Huh. But yeah, so back to Christmas Vacation. Christmas Vacation, the Don't Know show, was they're all like National Lampoon, right?
Right.
But John Hughes took over Christmas Vacation. Even though it's the third movie of the Vacation series, it was actually based off of a short story that John Hughes had written previously for Lampoon.
Okay.
Which I thought was weird. That like Vacation and European Vacation were not written off of any other short stories. They were just funny movies.
Okay.
Unlike
the Get Smart movies.
What about Get Smart?
Well, Get Smart movies were based off individual stories building up.
Movies? There's more than one Get Smart movie?
There's 2 Get Smart movies. There might actually be 3, but I remember 2 distinctly.
Okay, we're going way... Scott's going to take us down that path today. He doesn't want to talk about this, so he's going to do whatever he can talk about.
Why would I not want to talk about this? As long as you don't bring up the worst Christmas movie of all time. Even Susie agrees with me on that one.
I only see the one Get Smart movie in 2008. With Steve Carell and Anne Hathaway. What other Get Smart? Oh, there was a Get Smart 2.
Yeah.
No, 2026. It's not out yet.
Oh, I just saw one, and it was definitely old.
I only see Get Smart 2008. That's the only. Now, there's the original Get Smart, like TV show with Don Adams.
You got the Nude Bomb, Get Smart Again, Get Smart 2008.
Oh, yeah, the Nude Bomb. There it is.
And Get Smart's Bruce and Lloyd Out of Control.
Yeah, but those are based off the TV series.
Well, that's what I'm saying, yes.
Oh, okay.
But the series is individual shows.
And Barbara Feldman.
Right.
That's the Get Smart collection. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about those now? You like those better than...
Oh, yeah. Those were stupid, but they were funny stupid. They weren't stupid. I don't mind funny stupid.
So going back to the stupid thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So Christmas Vacation. The thing about Christmas Vacation is the original Vacation and European Vacation, and I don't think there's not a lot of lines out of any of those movies that really stuck in American zeitgeist.
Correct.
I mean, you don't use those.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Vegas Vacation, there is. Do you remember Vegas Vacation? And you remember what came out of that one?
No.
George Papadopoulos.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, it rings a bell.
Yeah, that's the one that people remember. But that was all the way to the 4th movie before they got anything that really came out of. There's no lines that are really used in everyday speech besides till we get to Vegas Vacation before you actually do anything.
Okay.
So
the one thing that I remembered all the way through, well, probably the next 5 years, it was very popular. Bop the Baloney.
Really? You remember that from the movie? You don't remember Christy Brinkley driving in the hot sports car?
It's something we, like when we were playing baseball, and you were ragging on the guys to say, hey, go bop the baloney. It was, everybody, that was the hot topic for a while.
Maybe you, but not me. Maybe that was what was in your mind, but not mine.
That's because you were too busy bopping something else.
So that was
naughty boy.
That was Christmas Vacation, the movie you don't know a lot. The Don't Know Show, Spotlight Movie of the Week. Scott didn't like it. Scott doesn't care about it, and therefore, there's scenes in it you remember, like him plugging in the lights and the lights going off. And
is that the one where the cat knocks down the tree and gets electrocuted,
yes.
But the cat lives like 20 times?
Yes.
Or they bury the cat and the cat gets out?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. See, I remember some of it.
Oh, and the squirrel. So the squirrel, this is sad. There's a squirrel in the tree when they first bring the squirrel home because he has to go out to the forest to get it. The squirrel in the tree. They had a trained squirrel, but the trained squirrel actually died, I think, the week before filming. Like just natural causes, just died.
Yeah, they don't live that long.
So they had to use a new squirrel that wasn't trained, and that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, we're going to go for it and see how this works, and it worked.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a trained squirrel, but he still attacked him. So that was kind of funny. But yeah. So nothing really good. And then cousin, oh, he's out there pumping the sewage into the sewer.
Don't remember that part.
Okay. He's just standing there on the street in his underwear and his robe.
Okay.
So, okay. All right. New Year's resolution time.
Ooh, it is that time of year, isn't it?
So you get Reader's Digest.
Correct.
Did you read the article on the New Year's resolutions?
I just finished reading the Reader's Digest that he had got a couple weeks ago, and I don't remember anything about New Year's.
Well, these were a while ago. They did their New Year's. They blew their New Year's load way early, like in the end of October. So you don't remember the article.
No.
I have noticed something between Reader's Digest, Good Housekeeping, and Parade Magazine.
They've been taken over by robots.
Well, I don't know if it's just them or if it's all New Year's resolutions for 2026, but they're either resolutions that you'll want to keep or easily be able to keep.
Okay.
That's not really the point of a New Year's resolution.
Mm.
Isn't it supposed to challenge yourself into being a better person and improving on something?
Right.
That's not necessarily easy to keep. Well, let me just give you an example. Here is a resolution.
Okay.
Guess what?
What?
If you listen to our show, you've already done this resolution.
Ooh, it makes it easy.
Ready?
Sure.
Here it is. Learn one new word every month.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We already do that.
Yep.
Okay. Say no more often. You say that all the time on the show.
Yep. So do you.
I don't know about this one. Waking up earlier. You're already doing that, and you don't like it.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah. So I don't know why you'd want to keep that. Now, these are all Reader's Digest ones.
Okay.
Okay. Here's one for you. You know, normally you have like I'm going to work out 3 times a week, right?
Yep.
How about if you just do simple stretches each morning? So what I'm imagining is you wake up and go, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, that would make perfect sense. It's a simple stretch.
Easy to achieve.
Yep.
Visit a national park.
Okay.
Okay. Over the next year, buy 1 new fruit or vegetable.
Ooh, I did that too. I just did it. I can't remember what it's called either. It's a really big. It looks like a coconut that's been stretched out in the shape of a football.
Nice.
A
football nut.
I'm trying to remember what it's called, but I was told that it takes the place of potatoes. You can cook it in all sorts of ways like potatoes. You could boil it. You could slice it and fry it. Cool. I just can't remember the name of it. So we were at that Valley Market that has all the fresh fruit.
Nice.
And it was on sale and they had like a whole bunch of it. I'm like, well, I picked it up and says, what do you use this for? And
have you used it?
No, it's still sitting on the counter. I've only had it for a week. So I got to figure out how to make it. They
last for 4 days. So.
Oh no, they last quite a while. They're
4 days. Here's what people should actually do.
Ooh.
Read your credit card statement each month.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. So here's some Good Housekeeping. Ready? Make time for your family. Create a budget you could stick to. Well, create a budget, period. I don't care if you stick to it or not. You should at least create a budget. At least you know, right? Cook new foods. There you go. Here you go. Add cleaning tasks to your calendar. Well, just put a laundry day. Good Housekeeping make dinner easier. Number 9 is buy their cookbook. Seriously. Number 9 is buy their cookbook.
Yeah,
that's their resolution. Weeknight meals don't need to be stressful. But a bit of plenty, you can use your own Instapot or slow cooker. Buy our cookbook, and that's number 9. So here is the opposite of get up early. Prioritize sleep. Weird, right?
Very.
These are New Year's resolutions. What? Come on. Really? Do yoga with your partner. You sure you can call it that? And then here's some ones from Parade. But these are, give one compliment a day. Ooh, here's when I get you in trouble at work. Go a whole day without checking your email.
I am able to do that. It's not a smart thing for me to do, but I do that. I try not to do any email on the weekend at all.
Why is it always at this time our internet goes wonky?
Mine did too, or is it mine? Oh,
It's so weird. Are you back yet? No, you're still stuck. I don't know if you can hear me when we're stuck.
yeah, everything
there you are,
seems
you're
it's
back.
working fine for me.
Can you hear me while you're stuck?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Here's one for you.
I hear
Stop
me and I see me move.
multitasking. Stop multitasking.
Aw, that's sad.
Call your friend instead of texting them. These are New Year's resolutions. These don't seem very really? Buy a plant. Donate clothes you never wear. Oh, I have to avoid you.
You do?
It says avoid
I hate
people who
that.
complain a lot. I just think those are weird New Year's resolutions this year.
Well,
Those are the lists. Normally there's some cool stuff in there, like creating a workout journal or just different things, but I'm not impressed by the choices. What do you think?
I agree. I try not to
All right.
think too much though at this time of night,
Are we doing our last subject or are we
Yeah, do one more.
going on to... Okay. They discovered a new planet. Did you hear about this?
Maybe, but I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. I saw something on a feed
About?
about a planet that is supposed to be in the Goldilocks zone.
It's a lemon-shaped planet, and it is residing beyond the solar system. And it's they viewed it by the which telescope? The James Webb Space Telescope.
Ooh.
2,000 light years from Earth, but it's lemon-shaped
Okay, that's odd.
because the star for that is dead. It's become a black hole, and it's actually sucking the planet, which, funny for a lemon,
Right.
is sucking the planet into the dead star. And it regularly shoots beams of electromagnetic radiation the short distance of 1 million miles between the two bodies. The short distance of 1 million miles.
That is funny, right?
Allows the
It's so
pulsar
close.
gravity to stretch the companion into a strange lemon shape. Isn't that crazy?
It is.
Well, okay, so in comparison, the Earth is 90 million miles from the sun, whereas this is only 1 million miles from the dead star that's sucking the lemon. It's just sucking lemon. It's just funny. Kind of cool though, lemon-shaped planet.
I would have to concur with that. The part that oh crap. The
What?
part that I found interesting was okay. Black holes suck. The reason they're black holes is they're so powerful with gravity they suck.
Well, because
the light.
star collapsed.
Right. So
It's a dead star. So you ready for this?
sure.
Guess what the name of the lemon-shaped planet is?
Aid.
No, PSR J2322-2650b.
Okay.
And you ready for this? It takes a little under 8 hours to make a trip completely around the dead star. So it takes 8 hours for it to go around.
That's moving pretty quick.
Yeah. Well, it's only 1 million miles away from it, so it's not making a very large orbit. But
Okay.
I thought that was cool.
It is.
Yeah.
Guess what, Steve?
Yeah. What?
Guess what? Malanga root.
Malanga root.
Yep.
That's your fruit?
I found it.
Vegetable?
Yep. It's a vegetable. It's doesn't say much about it here, but yeah, I found the picture and everything. It's called fresh malanga root.
And where's it from?
Got it from Valley Produce in Rockford, but there's one down. There's a bunch of them around there.
Where
what
is
country?
It from? What
doesn't
region?
say much.
It's from the Caribbean, Latin America, and African cuisine.
That would make sense.
It is similar to a yam or a potato.
Right.
You can boil it, smash it, mash it, bake it.
Fry
it provides fiber, vitamin C, potassium, B vitamins.
Yeah, I was told it's supposed to be pretty tasty, so we're going to try it.
What is malanga root called in English? Cocoa yam.
A cocoa yam. Interesting.
A yauta, Yautia, or cocoa yam in English. Commonly confused with taro. Taro is a cocoa yam in many places. Has health benefits. What is it good for? How do you eat it? Peeling, boiling until tender, then mashing it, frying it into chips, baking it, adding it to soups and stews for an earthy, starchy side dish. Wash and peel it, get the fuzz off of it. There you go. Does malanga spike blood sugar? You need to know this. Complex carbohydrates that primarily contribute to steady blood sugar levels, making it a suitable option for people managing diabetes. There you go. Preventing rapid spikes in blood sugar. That's a good one.
Yippee skippy.
Does it need to be cooked? Must be cooked before it can be consumed. Not can it be, must be cooked before it can
it's pretty hard. Have you ever tried to eat a potato that's not cooked?
Well, can you? I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Doesn't look like there's a lot to do with it over what you could do with a potato.
Exactly. It's basically a ginormous potato. It's huge, too. It's like this big.
Cool.
Yep.
So what is our word of the week?
Well, the correct word of the week is countenance.
Oh, incountenance.
No,
well,
what's
the
your
definition?
word.
What's the definition?
Appearance, especially the look or expression of the face or the vision.
Yeah, that's what I said. Incontinence. That's the look and expression on your face right now. You look like you're incontinent.
No, I don't look like that. So
no, it does. What's the word?
It's a calm facial expression for composure. It's approval of favor, encouragement, and moral support. Countenance.
Yeah, incountenance.
No.
Your face is
There's
incountenant.
no in. You added the in. I know the word because it came from Reader's Digest. Yeah.
Your face is incountenant.
Now, if that was the case, it would be like, oh crap, I peed my pants.
You're incountenant. Come on, that was a good switch.
Goofball. I caught it right away before you even got
to it. Well, I made it easy for you. I didn't hide it. I left the C capital for you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Steve. You're so nice.
Only to you, Scott.
Yes.
But because
of that, the rest of the world has a different name for you.
But because of that, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
then please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Go down there again to whathappened.world. It's getting better. I don't know what I'm going to do. I may delete it. I don't know. And
we're confused.
Who knows?
Who knows?
But I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Crazy. Hey, just